This video is sponsored by PoketownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to get the latest booster packs in town, they literally have everything, and they will have Brilliant Stars up on stock very shortly, so keep refreshing the website. You can use the coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% on everything on the website, so definitely do so to support the channel. Also, this video is sponsored by cardsmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day to sell cards that I don't need to buy newer ones. So definitely check out the website Card Market and use the referral name ZapDoesTCG. Last but not least is yourplaymat.com, the website to create your own unique custom playmat. You can create a playmat from scratch today. Get 10% off your order by clicking the link down below, and they ship worldwide, so start creating that playmat. Anyhow, thanks again for sticking around with the commercials. Let's just get this video started already. Peace! Sup YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're playing with the first place winning list of the late night series 25, and actually it was with 300 players, and Gengar VMAX got first place. Big shout out to Augusto Beringuer from Brazil. So this is an interesting list, which is a Gengar VMAX list with 4 Path to the Peak to just counter Duraludon or just counter Mew VMAX even more. So if you guys are hyped for Gengar VMAX, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of that like button. Helps out in many ways. So what can we see is that the Fear and Panic slap 60 damage for every V Pokemon the opponent has in play, which is a very early game pressure because the opponent probably will have a lot of them, their attacker mostly. And there's also G-Max Swallow, which slaps 250 damage, and Single Strike Energies can buff that up to more damage output. This deck also will become better with Brilliant Stars, so it's not bad to just hang onto these couple of cards. We also have Houndoom with Single Strike Roar to get energies into play, and there's a Single Strike Urshifu V in here to just annihilate Jolteon. If you can get this out, you just KO 2 Jolteons and the game's done. There's also the Path to the Peak, which helps out, of course, people playing, of course, Genesect with the ability, Dire Flame Wings, Moltres with the ability, there's Umbreon with Dark Signal, so many abilities that you can just shut down with Path to the Peak. There's a 4 Battle VIP Pass. On top of that, there's also 4 Cram-o-matics as well as 2 Crobat to draw those cards in the early phases, because that means if it's plays on the first turn, you can just get yourself 2 Houndours out already. On top, there's also Tower of Darkness to draw a little bit deeper, so you probably will find Battle VIP Pass, and that's all you need because Gengar is just so strong on its own. We also have 4 Marnie, 4 Research, and that's probably all you're going to be needing because you just want to be getting out your Houndoom as well as Gengar VMAX. And if you get Gengar VMAX out, you just slaughter the Duraludon because you have Path to the Peak. You slaughter Mew VMAX because of weakness. You can one-hit KO a lot of things in the meta, and it's only going to get better with Brilliant Stars. And Brilliant Stars will give it choice about making Gengar VMAX even stronger. Okay, let's see what we are dealing with. Tails never fails. Exactly, that's what we're having here. So let's just go first, see if we can find those Battle VIP passes. Looks like we don't. Which is still not an issue because Gengar has early game pressure. You can just attach, following turn, evolve, attach, and just slap huge damage already. Okay, we are up against Crushing Hammer, Path to the Peak, Telescopic Sight. Could be Urshifu deck? I don't know. The Telescopic Sight, or maybe Inteleon or something? Suicune, okay. First of all, attachment over here. Secondly, Path to the Peak. And calling it a day. We didn't find our Houndours even, which is very interesting to think about. I think in this situation, I'm probably going to be just attaching a Hiding Dark Energy and just using Balsasaurus to take already a prize card on a weak HP Pokemon. Suicune also does not deal a lot of damage in this situation. Let's just hope. Oh, Chinchino? It's just Chinchino Suicune list? That's very interesting. Why is the Telescopic Sight there, though? Water Energy, no access to hiding, no access to Path to the Peak, actually to the Fleet-footed, so Path to the Peak shuts that down. I think I'll just gust up one of these little Minchinos and be good with it, although he is playing Crushing Hammer, which is very scary. Alright, doesn't seem to be doing too much here, so let's just attach and do our original plan here. Just gusting up the little Minchino. Let's go. Fear and Panic. 80 damage. Let's go. What do we get? Cram-o-matic. Okay, Cram-o-matic can turn into a Quick Ball or can turn into another energy. We don't have any bench Pokemon, so Suicune will do nothing to us. Oh, that's what the snipe is there for? Nah. Destroyer Punch. That's pretty interesting of an attack. Now we will need to get more Pokemon. Okay, Gengar number 2. Cram-o-matic. Please be heads. Nope. We're gonna go the hard route with research. Houndour in the house. Houndour. Yeah, they just concede. We would have gotten a lot of Houndours. The Suicune would have been annihilated. That was a very strange Suicune Chinchino list. But even playing 4 Cram-o-matic, 2 Dark of Darkness, 2 Crobat V, and 4 Battle VIP Pass, we still whiffed the Battle VIP Pass. That's how funky a card it is. Sometimes you just get off, sometimes you don't. And this is a Dragon type deck box, so that means we're up against Duraludon, and we are not afraid of Duraludon because we can just destroy it with Path to the Peak being in play. Although sometimes we will probably have to 2-shot. Path to the Peak also shuts down Zacian from drawing cards with Intrepid Sword. I wonder how this will go. They also have Flannery and Crushing Hammers and all that nasty stuff. Yeah, we are not exposed quite yet because the only thing they see is that we're playing a Single Strike deck. That could be still any Single Strike variant. Come on, Gengar and double Quick Ball. I like it. That's not too bad. Let's see what we're dealing with here. The opponent gets 1 mulligan. And they are playing Duraludon. Ooh, 70 damage. That's pretty nasty. Just a big charm, right? Alright, folks. That's pretty good. We can get rid of all these supporters. I don't want to Marnie if the opponent has a bad hand. Houndour. Let's get the army out. How many Path to the Peak? 4 of them. That's pretty nice. That's pretty damn nice. Let's get rid of these cards. Could have gotten out a Crobat here, but if the opponent has such a bad hand, doesn't even have energies, right? So just research. Let's go. Okay, Battle VIP Pass is here this time around. What can we get? Another Gengar. Single Strike Urshifu V. Can we actually utilize that? I actually don't want that. Instead, let's just go for this. I wonder if he's gonna have Crushing Hammer though. Let's just hope for the best. Yeah, they could have Flannery and stuff. Maybe they don't discard it because they think we are not running Path to the Peak. They have not seen our Path to the Peak quite yet. We have Houndoom. Okay, Crushing Hammer. They instantly go for it. They instantly have a heads as well. Pokegear. 250. We can get that off if we can get 2 Houndooms out and a Attach of Turn. Adventurous Discovery. That's super annoying. I wish I've slapped down the Path to the Peak here, but I didn't do it. We will probably have to face off against Zacian, then Duraludon VMAX. Yeah, definitely gonna slap down Path to the Peak so we can get an attack up on this guy. There's 3 V Pokemon, so Fear and Panic will do so much stuff here. You have no idea. Single Strike Energy. Houndoom. On top of Single Strike Roar. There we go. Yeah, we could technically use Path to the Peak and Marnie. Maybe they don't have any energies quite yet, so I'm fine with this. Yeehaw! No Gengar in sight. We can of course utilize the Cram-o-matic for the Gengar, right? There we go. We can get Crobat. Nah, Crobat's not gonna be doing too much. Let's just get Gengar out, right? Gengar! And now, Fear and Panic. 220 freaking damage. Haha, how about it? We have utilized 2 switches though, which is super nasty. There's another Duraludon waiting in the back. Path to the Peak in play, so not a lot they can do. There's a research! They got the research out of the Marnie. That's insanity. Total insanity. Crushing Hammer failing. Super sweet for us. We don't have to overplay our cards here. Because we have Earn, Pat. This is a great hand. We're sitting on a busted hand against Duraludon. What are they gonna do? They can no longer utilize... They could, technically, use Crystal Cave to put him to 190, but we can still one-hit KO. because of the single strike power. We're slapping like so much damage. It's unreal. Let's go. We can go for single strike roar to get another energy onto that Gengar. Our damage output will be insane. Very crazy right there. Let's go. And fear and panic. Bam! Look at that damage output. 240. Can we get the single strike energy from the prize cards? Of course we can. Prize knowledge is so important in a matchup like this. So yeah, what now? We're up against the Duraludon. If you don't have Big Charm, we just attach that single strike energy and just annihilate for a whopping 330 freaking damage. Although, that's all we need. Avery. Flannery. Discarding both the stadium and the energy, but that means they don't Marnie, which means we have everything. Yo, this is well played. Look at the Gengar go. Not even phasing off against Duraludon. Duraludon is so easy this time around. So, attach of the turn. Urn of Vitality in the deck. Single Strike Roar onto ourselves. And now they might think they cannot attack us. But then suddenly Pat to the peak and well played. Gengar, annihilate! Yeah, look at that. Gengar just auto wins Duraludon with Pat to the peak. And now I understand the appeal of the high inclusion of Pat to the peak in a list like this. Hopefully you guys see that as well. Duraludon became popular, so you can counter that with Gengar. Mew is still the best deck in the format. You can counter that with Gengar. You have the Single Strike Urshifu V in your list to counter Jolteon. So it makes sense that this deck is very good since it counters almost all the most popular decks in the format. Okay, now we're up against Darkness and Water. What could that be? Subbles and single prize one Hoopa deck? If that is the case, it's a bad matchup because we want the opponent to just play a whole heap of V Pokemon. Cram-o-matic for Cram-o-matic. Isn't that some? Yo, Cram-o-matic party! Let's go! Battle VIP Pass. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. Cram-o-matic. Getting this one. We can get the single strike. 3 energies, 3 energies. They both need 3 energies, right? And the Gengar VMAX. If it's something like the Sableye, you probably want to be attacking with Urshifu here. On the other hand, we won't have access to abilities, right? We probably won't. We can still attack with Houndoom, right? Just 2-shot the Weezing. No. Abilities are bad. At least we have Houndoom and Gengar VMAX. So what can we do is like we can gust up the Weezing. Okay, they give up on Sableye here instantly. Maybe they have Ordinary Rod. This is probably a bad matchup. Like the Sableye deck in general. Okay, just Ascension. Oh boy. Ability blocked from the get-go. This is quite interesting. Quite interesting. This guy's gonna poison us, 100% certain. We don't have an energy, which is like the biggest issue here. Fear and Panic. Gengar could also slap 190. Dark Slumber. Houndoom. That's one thing. Gengar VMAX is gonna be doing 0 damage. I don't think we need to go for the VMAX here. Let's just research this all away. Researching this all away. There's a Pat to the peak which we can utilize. There's a Cram-o-matic. Quick balling away this. Finding ourselves. What do we need? We actually don't need anything. The Crobat could allow us to draw more cards, but the Weezing is a huge problem with that aspect. Might as well lower the deck, or maybe yeah, get rid of some resources here. Cram-o-matic switch is an option. Single strike energy onto the Gengar. Tower of Darkness. We have switch. Cram-o-matic could actually get ourselves another single strike energy. Maybe get the boss's orders as well. We'll see how it goes. I don't like Weezing because we're ability blocked, so no single strike roars for us. It's a matchup you're probably gonna be losing to. if you ever see one. He can of course gust up the Sableye. He can poison. Yeah, there's a Drizzle. He can poison the Houndour, but that's gonna be doing not too much here. Could have attached here and slapped 40. And then KO'd it with the Houndoom. Would have been kind of a nice idea. Level ball. So he's gonna keep up with the Weezings, right? If I had to guess. Okay, another Sableye appears. Just Weezing party? I don't know. Yeah, it's just Weezing, Galarian Weezing, slowing the game down. Either we evolve our Houndour. There's a Crobat, which we cannot do anything with. Okay, let's go for Cram-o-matic. Yahoo! There's the Tails. Probably would have gotten that boss's orders as well. I wonder why they just got out of Sableye here. We can not slap enough damage. Pat to the peak. What does it even matter, right? What does it even matter? I don't want to... I don't want to lose our Houndour here. Let's just switch over. Might just attach a Hiding Dark Energy on that fella. Houndoom again, and the Hiding Dark Energy as to be expected. Can put it over here. Houndoom number 2. Where do we attach? Here? And put the Hiding Dark Energy. Maybe we draw into an energy. It's still not gonna matter too much here. We do have the retreat option now. Yeah, our hand is pretty bad. There's not a lot we can do with it. And the opponent is also not playing V Pokemon cleverly enough. Just gonna be spamming severe poison. And I think this is a match where we just can't do anything. We need 3 energies to KO Weezing here. Just too much. And at that point, they might have quick shooters. They might have Raihan to get another Sableye out. It does not look good. Quick Ball. See, this is what I meant. The Raihan. They do get rid of it though. Another Coughing. Tapu Koko. Okay, they have the Galarian Moltres package and the Hoopa thrown in there as well. And a Research on top of it. I don't see us coming out of that one alive. Unless we draw into Boss's Orders. The last Boss's Orders. Or maybe a Cram-o-matic could also save us. There's only one Cram-o-matic left in the deck and only one Boss's Order. So this is going to be one of those decks. We're going to be conceding very quickly if we don't draw into anything useful. I'm very glad I was able to showcase that we just annihilate Duraludon. That's the point in case. Weezing too strong. I know. Hoopa. Severe poison into the Assault Gate. Attachment onto the Hoopa. And severe poison. Okay, we are still in this nasty ability block. Come on, folks. Evolution Incense. There's nothing we can do with that. Nothing at all. Might as well tin out the deck here. This is bad. Can we agree that this is bad? Yeah, let's just get out of here. There's no way to play against a deck like this because at one point they will have that Galarian 1-prizer which can just rock the hell out of us. So we're going to be playing another match instead. So Galarian Weezing, terrible matchup. All the rest of the format, pretty okay, I would say. You are also weak against fighting, so if you're up against pure single strike, you also are going to have a tough time. Joanne is the opponent. We also lose the coin flip. Let's hope they don't get any Houndours in play so we can gust after their single strikers. It's purely single strike sleeves. And we start off with Crobat. Ah, man. We cannot cut a break with this deck. I know we slaughter. We also don't see any Mew VMAXs on that versus adder anymore. Looks like people are sick and tired of playing with them. Yeah, Single Strike Urshifu V. How can we win against that? I don't see how we can win. Definitely with a Crobat start. Cram-o-matic, Houndour. Capture energy. Okay, they have Houndour instantly. Too strong for us. Lava Ball, Houndour. Okay. If our first turn is not good, we might as well give up here. Look at this. Quick Ball, another Houndour. Umbreon? No, it's Crobat. From the trainer toolkit, of all things. Oh, this guy has the busted hand. Lava Ball, Quick Ball. Yo, how do we deal with this? There's just no way. Unless he whiffs out on like all the Houndooms. Or maybe he draws into all of his single strike energies in hand right now. Umbreon as well. So this is the perfect setup from the opponent. And we start off with the Crobat. Okay. Let's go. Cram-o-matic. At least we have the Battle VIP pass, right? Battle VIP pass. Let's get ourselves Houndour, Gengar. He's gonna damage himself regardless, so that's super nice. This one. Attachment. Pat to the peak, so he's not able to Dark Signal it. And Marnie. Let's freaking go. We have another Gengar here. We have a Quick Ball as well. Probably won't need the Urn here, so I think might as well slap down Gengar. And Quick Ball away. If he goes down, we have the Urn here. Huh. Can this guy help out? 182 prize Pokemon? I guess so. Let's get rid of this. Finding ourselves Houndour. This one, and pass. Okay, the only card in hand is a Research, and I just hope that's gonna be enough. I just hope he does not have all the cards, like he needs Tower of Darkness, Umbreon VMAX, double the Houndoom, or not, I think about just one Houndoom and an attachment. Okay, Research. Did throw away two Marnies already in the discard. 3 Marnies in the discard, but he threw away 2. Come on, stick around, Pat. We need you. The cool thing is that he's also not able to slap down another Single Strike Urshifu V, which is nice. Tool Jammer on the Umbreon. Here comes double Houndoom. He also has 3 V Pokemon in play. Triple Houndoom. Wowza. Attachment there. Single Strike Roar unto itself. Means we can knock it out with Fear and Panic. Impact Blow. Okay. It could have been way worse. It could have been way worse. Now we don't need a lot, actually. Come on, Gengar. Show them what you're made of. Pat to the peak again. Let's get rid of it. We have enough of those. Okay. No Gengar. We can of course slap 190. Pat. Then he can Single Strike Roar onto the Umbreon 3 times. And then we can knock it out again because we have Urn. I want to have the Gengar VMAX out, but I guess you can't have it all. You can't have it all. Single Strike Roar. Yeah, 2 of them in there, 3 Evolution Essence, but I'm not gonna take the risk. Sometimes playing it safely is the best out here. This one, and let's rock and roll with the Pain Explosion. Poof! Yeah, I know he can knock us out with the Umbreon, but then we can knock out that Umbreon VMAX instantly. Okay, Gengar VMAX from the prize cards. Quick Ball. He also will need Urn. All of these Pokemon are pretty tanky, I would say, so even if he slapped down another Umbreon, it should be okay. Attachment there. There could be another Single Strike Urshifu V coming. Yeah, Single Strike. This guy does need 4 energies. That's super good. Let's just hope he is not playing. That is Single Strike Urshifu VMAX is in the prize cards, right? Single Strike, Roar. Damaging. Damaging the Umbreon. Only having 160 HP remaining. Okay, there's a Marnie coming. I'm afraid of Single Strike Urshifu VMAX though. We do have Boss's Orders. Pretty interesting. A pretty interesting factor because there's 3 of these in play. 220. Fear and Panic slaps 180. Yeah, that's a pretty damn strategy. Pretty nice strategy. Although the Umbreon can then gust off and knock us out, which is bad. Was that Pyukimuku? Pretty interesting. Single Strike Roar is our biggest. Yeah, this guy just one-shots us. Drawing card to Tower of Darkness. We're also going to be doing that with our own Gengar. We have Evolution Incense. We probably will need to go for Gengar here. There's no other way. 2 prize cards from the opponent. We can knock him out with a Single Strike Urshifu V. Yeah, either way. He can knock us out if he has like the Urshifu VMAX and then triple Single Strike stuff. Can also gust this guy up. Pretty interesting, right? Okay. Evolution Incense. Gengar. Is there a Single Strike energy in our deck? Yeah, there is. Here we go. Okay, this guy is now slapping 200 damage, which is way too much. So let's evolve into Gengar. Utilize this. All these bosses are, it's ridiculous. Okay. There are options. We can gust up this Single Strike Urshifu V. But this is a huge problem, right? This guy is already slapping 200. So with Umbreon VMAX, he just knocks this guy out and wins the game. Maybe we should have not slapped down this guy. Maybe we should have. Yeah, weakness is such a pain. Yeah, also the Tower of Darkness being in play is super sad for us. Okay, here it comes. Single Strike Urshifu V hitting us for weakness. If we would have not slapped this guy down, we could have gusted this guy up and probably would have won the game. Yeah, should have gone full-on Gengar mode. He could still whiff out on Urns though. 2 Single Strike energies might also be in hand. Might also be in the prize cards. They have the Urn. This guy does need 4 energies to do something though. So he would also need the VMAX, and he's already utilizing 0 Evolution Incense. Alright. Let's just give up here. No way. Did he have Umbreon VMAXs? That's 2 of them. Turning into 3 Single Strike Roars. His hand was pretty busted, if I have to say. Where's the VMAX? Quick Ball. Umbreon. Yeah, he had Umbreon VMAX, so it was the correct choice to attack the active. Another Houndour research. Houndour Tower of Darkness. Please, Single Strike Urshifu VMAXs be both priced. Quick Ball. It's a high amount of Single Strike Urshifu that he's running. Like a 2-2 line, maybe 2-1 line. He can also still attach if he has access to the last energy. Just a fighting energy or a Single Strike energy. He can get this huge attack off. And Pyukimuku on top of it. And then Marnier Research. Lovable again. Pyukimuku. You cannot do that twice though. Research. Okay. He had Evolution Ensigns in hand. That's pretty interesting. Maybe he knows that the Single Strike Urshifu VMAX is priced. Air Balloon retreating. That is an option. No. Here it is. Slapping. Enough damage. 160. Oh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Wowza. Just get annihilated by the Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. Okay. You don't want to see Galarian Weezing. You don't want to see Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. I guess you want to be seeing anything else besides those decks, right? Because you win against Duraludon instantly. You win against Jolteon. Oh, a Psychic deck box. That's good news, right? That's going to indicate that they're hopefully playing Mew. Alright. Let us go first. Battle VIP Pass, please show your face. Thank you. This is a broken starting hand, by the way. Not a lot to do about it. Okay, we're up against Mew. Super nice and sufficient. The only thing we need to do is get out Houndours. Just get out one Houndour. Sounds about right to me. Ah, what did I do? Why did I only get out one? I don't know. Because I actually want to have more Houndours, but in this situation, it's just nice to showcase that Gengar only needs one Gengar to be around. So he can Alessa Sparkle and Boss in the same turn. So as soon as we get the Gengar VMAX out, we research and win the game, right? Right. Cram-o-matic. Cram-o-matic for Pokeball. That's hilarious. Okay. The thing I was thinking like is utilizing Battle VIP Pass is that we don't actually need to overbench, because in that situation either he's gonna knock out one Houndour, which doesn't matter because Gengar is just gonna go on a rampant. There's already two V Pokemon in play. This means that the Fear and Panic already slaps a lot of damage. Quick Ball as well. Getting rid of the basic Psychic energy. Which he came back with, of course, Training Court. So 2 cards for the Mew player. We're going to slaughter some Mews today. It's going to be nice. Okay, Battle VIP Pass. Get out some more V Pokemon. You'd love to see it. Meloetta and the Mew. Drawing more cards. Yeah, the Genesect is utterly broken, right? And it's gonna get even better with stuff like... Okay, there's that. Just giving up on the Meloetta. Okay. Here's Gengar VMAX, folks. Let's rock and roll. Alright, Houndoom and Houndoom. Well, isn't this some? So, let us slap down Houndoom. We have another one of these. We have Quick Ball. Let's get rid of that. The deck just flows by itself, right? I know. 2 of these in there. Perfect. Evolution Ensigns. Single Strike Roar Houndoom. Going to be utilizing both the abilities. And then Houndoom is actually going to be knocking out the Meloetta here. Yeah. Have you seen anything like it? So we get rid of the Meloetta. And now we just run through the Mews, right? Path to the peak. And let's freaking Darkness Fang. Checka. 180. Cha-cha. Path to the peak again. So Path to the peak is in play. His stadium is overlapped. Let's see if he can find Mew VMAX. He probably would want to go for another Alessa Sparkle, slap down another Meloetta, and then go crazy. But that's not going to work with us. We have Houndoom as our attacker. So that's going to help us out so ridiculously. Mew is just a walk in the park, honestly. Boss's orders on this Gengar. Energy Mix. Well, isn't that something? Single Strike Roar. Energy here. I'm gonna wait with that last Single Strike Roar, by the way. Yeehaw! Yeah, that's what I figured. We have the Gengar here, so let's just attach here. Evolve, and that's the game. The game has been played. Might as well use the Single Strike Roar onto another Gengar here. And bye. It was nice knowing you, Mew. Easy. What is he gonna do now? Attack with the Mew VMAX, but there's another Gengar lurking in the back. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's the concede. Opponent concedes. So Duraludon, super a matchup. Mew VMAX, super matchup. Single Strike Urshifu VMAX, if they're playing a high count, you could still win that matchup. Did you see that we were almost winning that matchup, but the opponent just had everything? Like second turn triple Houndoom, like what is that? That's just weird. Okay, one more game for the Gengar VMAX deck. Gengar is, of course, one of those Pokemon that if you do see Mew, you just smile instantly because you don't need a lot. And we even, like with Battle VIP Pass, only got out one Pokemon. Okay. Winning the coin flip. Come on, Battle VIP Pass. Okay. Not what I wanted, but okay. Come on, top deck energy. We also got a mulligan. Come on, can that be an NG or Battle VIP Pass? Any of those would work. Victini. Alright, we have not seen that matchup quite yet. Victini VMAX. Okay, 6 mulligans and still no Battle VIP Pass. What do you know? Cram-o-matic. It's ecstatic. It fails. Who cares? Who cares, right? When you have this energy of the turn. Okay, Houndoom, Evolve, Single Strike Roar, Marnie. Okay, Fan of Waves. I should have expected as much. Okay, that is pretty interesting. Pokemon Catcher. Does not work. Attachment to the Victini. Do they have some? They have nothing, right? How cool. Okay, Gengar VMAX. I actually want to have multiple energies of the turn, so I think I will go for this. We will Marnie now and then Single Strike Roar, because that enlarges our chance of drawing into energies. Yes, I know the opponent has nothing, and they might have like something waiting in the back. Yeah, that's what I expected. Slapping this down. Single Strike Roar. Onto ourselves. Boop. Attach of the turn. Let's go. The Fear and Panic. Already 100 damage. Let's just hope his Fan of Waves stay away. And then we should be alright. We have, of course, if both energies get discarded, we have Earn. If not, we use Cram-o-matic for the Earn for our research. So there are things we can do against Victini. This Victini could slap 220. He's slapping down another Victini, so he's afraid of getting knocked out here. We might Marnie them into like nothing. That would have been super awesome. 4 cards in hand. They might like Gust again. Now our damage output of Fear and Panic becomes 200. Oh yeah, just gonna attack. That's super nice. Quick Ball. I couldn't ask for anything better. Get rid of this. Finding ourselves another Gengar. Gengar. And now the fun part. Single Strike Roar. I'm gonna draw prize cards, so I think I'll just attack here with the Fear and Panic. Fear and Panic just so low maintenance. 160. Cram-o-matic again. And Quick Ball. Victini has 310 HP, which means one Single Strike energy will get us there unless they attach the Heat Fire energy. Pokemon Catcher. Okay, they have a successful Pokemon Catcher. We have double Cram-o-matic to find ourselves the switch and just knock. Oh, the Victini is here. Quick Ball as well. Okay, their hand was pretty garbage, let's just be honest. Will they slap down the Victini there? No, they will not. We have a research instantly. Well, what do you know? Cram-o-matic. Let's get that switch cards, shall we? Switch. Single strike roar and boom! Let's get the single strike energy onto the Gengar. And switcheroo. Upblade! Annihilate! Victini, also super easy, I would say. Didn't have any troubles with it. 310 is like a perfect number because you only need 3 single strike energies. What else can we see on the versus ladder? So we have seen quite an area of different decks. We're gonna be playing one more with Gengar VMAX. Okay. Can we see we slaughtered Mew, we slaughtered Duraludon. It felt pretty good doing that. Victini was just not having a good day. We marred them into oblivion. Single Strike Urshifu, kind of like a hard matchup. Would have been better if I did not slap down that Single Strike Urshifu V on the bench. We learned something today. So, Cram-o-matic. Suicune. Suicune hunts on bench Pokemon. Lava Ball. They also have quick shooting by their side. We cannot overbench here, or things will go very wrong very quickly. This is also an interesting hand. Cram-o-matic. Easy. Battle VIP pass. Battle VIP pass. Houndour. He probably can 2-shot. But we can 1-shot, so... Should we get out another Gengar already, or should we wait? We have access to getting out a Gengar. Maybe just do it, because the damage output is not going to be making quite the difference. Gengar, Marnie time. Please don't draw into Lovable or Drizzle. Can that be a thing? Yo! Another Battle VIP pass. Yeah, we're not gonna get anything. We want to have energy attachments, right? Because if he gusts this guy up, it's all over. Tower of Darkness. Please? Where are the freaking energies, man? This could also be a nice fella. Yeah. Nope. No energies today. We've drawn through half of our deck without all of our energies. Ice Rider could technically one-hit KO us if our bench is not full quite yet, so the 220 is a little bit far away. They could fill up their entire bench and then slap 200. That is the thing. Then we're probably going to be switching out and evolve them. So, yeah, they have a full bench. Fleet-footed on top of it. Might have access to Melanie as well. Attachment. And the Marnie. Both of our Houndooms going down the drain. So sad to see it. And 2 Evolution Ensigns into this discard pile as well. That's just so sad. Well. Now we need... all the Houndooms in the world. All of them. Okay, that's bad. That is very bad. Quick Ball, the Cram-o-matic. Probably gonna have to draw some more cards, right? This guy is a 2-prize Pokemon. 3-prize Pokemon getting KO'd. It's okay, right? It is okay. First of all, Crobat. Yeehaw! Secondly, Tower of Darkness. Okay, we have 1 Houndoom already. That's nice. We cannot utilize it or we get knocked out. Path to the Peak. And Research. Gengar VMAX. No, second copy. You for real? Yeah, it's pretty bad. We're gonna be losing a 3-prizer here. Well, he can then set up. This is so bad. Why? Where's our Houndoom, by the way? Where's that Houndoom? 4 Subbles in the back waiting as well. Seems so bad. He probably gonna have Bossasaurus anyhow. This is just bad, man. Look at what we are gonna have to do here. We're gonna go for a Fear and Panic, not even KOing this Suicune because we whiffed out on Houndoom. And they're all the Houndooms are still left in the deck. 19 cards left. Turn 1, we whiffed energy. Turn 2, sometimes it's just not complying with us. Yeah, look at all these cards that the opponent is drawing. That's super bad for us. Hello, Evolution Incense. Late to the party. Air Balloon. Not Hiding Dark Energy is an interesting one, but this is probably better. This Single Strike Roar. The Suicune cannot knock us out, so we might as well. It's gonna have to be a Marnie here. I know he has like bazillion Subbles out there, but it's not gonna work out. Mark my words, it's gonna be difficult. Houndoom. If we put another energy on here, we have 280. He still does not have any other Pokemon in sight quite yet. Okay. Fear and Panic. Boom. We will need to utilize Earn. Path to the Peak is also still in play. I'm afraid of quick shooters, by the way. He promotes Subble. Maybe he does not have a lot of things. Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. Crushing Hammer. What do you know? Research. There is something bad about playing hammers here. If you don't hit them, you don't hit them. There's also one Single Strike Energy prize, by the way. And now the army of Subbles turning into Drizzles appear. What should we do here? Cram-o-matic Bossasaurus already put up some damage. Yeah, the Fan of Waves will damage yourself. Or just hope that we get, of course, the card necessary. Marnie again, yeah. Cram-o-matic. The problem is this guy can stop 250, right? He might whiff out on energies. Maybe the Earn. Didn't seem to be having too much, right? And just hope we draw into the correct card from the prize cards. Marnie time. We can still Single Strike Roar here, but it's gonna be going for later. Let's just Fear and Panic and then try to fetch out that Single Strike Energy from the prize cards. That is our only way. No, it's gonna be bad. Because now he can attack us. The problem is, if our Single Strike Energy was in there, we would have been able to one-hit KO that. So as you can see, with Brilliant Stars, you get Choice Belt. And that's gonna be helping out this deck so much. Melanie, okay, as to be expected. The problem is he going to be attacking with Ice Rider? For all we know, we would have drawn our Single Strike energy from the prize cards, and then he would have been knocked out. Although Crushing Hammer could also be successfully heads here. Quick Shooting and Talion on top of it. Yeah, our prize cards are not helping out here. 280, that means we can only Single Strike once, right? Crushing Hammer. Double Crushing Hammer? Let's see. Let's see your luck, mate. Yeah, he played it perfectly. Even if we would have gotten Choice Belt, it would have not mattered. Although that early game... Well played. The hammers really got to us, but let me know what you think about Gengar VMAX. Will it be better with Choice Belt and the format with Arceus V-Star? I want to hear your opinion down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out so much. And also check out our sponsors. PoketownStore.com, the best place for TCG code cards. Use that coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% off. Also go check out cardmarket.com for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZapDoesTCG. Last but not least, yourplaymat.com gets you covered when you want to create your own unique custom playmat. Click the link down below and get 10% off when creating your own custom playmat. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace!